The views expressed in this video are my own and only my very own and may not be shared by every other trans person, but are just given as a guide for situations when you're not sure. Also, do you like my t-shirt? It's like I'm the sky and the chair is the sun. Instead of shining outside, the sun is now shining inside underneath my bum. Hey guys, it's Jamie and welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking on this video. Yes, hello. Today I'm going to be talking about how to compliment a trans person and just giving some advice on like do's and don'ts. There's not very many, but I'm going to be giving some advice on it. Now, I think a lot, if not all of the time, when giving compliments like the ones I'm about to discuss, are meant in the best and nicest way possible. I mean, it would be weird to compliment somebody with the intention of being offensive. But even good intentions, and even when people are trying to be nice, it doesn't always come off in the best way. So getting straight to the point, not that I have gotten straight to the point anyway, I really do think there is just one major thing to keep in mind in terms of complimenting a trans person. And that is to not let the fact they're trans change the way that you phrase the compliment or be like a big part of the compliment. Over the years, I've received messages online and had people say things in person to me that are meant in a really nice way. Like, they are meant as compliments, so I'm not having a go at anybody, but they don't come across in the best way, and to me they don't feel like compliments. And they're kind of things that go along the lines of, I would never have guessed you're trans. You look really good for a trans person. Your beard is amazing, you know, like for a trans guy. Oh my god, you're trans. You look awesome though. I would so date you, even though you're trans. Now, as I said, I don't expect anybody who's said things like that to me and other things to have meant them in a bad way or to have meant them to not be a compliment. And I'm not telling anybody off or having a go at anyone for saying these things, just giving some advice for moving forward. For me, comments like those and similar things are not actually compliments. It's because they kind of come across in this way that makes it feel like trans people can only look good relative to other trans people, or that it's always a surprise if you can't tell that somebody is trans straight away, or that it's like a really special thing to want to date someone who's trans or to find somebody who's trans attractive. And that's why those types of comments don't always come across as compliments. My advice for complimenting a trans person is really simple, and that's just not to let the fact they're trans influence how you say it. And that's to not say stuff like for a trans person, or even though you're trans, or despite you're trans, or being surprised that a trans person looks good or has a nice beard or nice hair or anything like that. And it's just to give a compliment as you would to somebody who wasn't trans. If you think somebody looks good, saying they look good. Not saying they look good for a trans person, but just they look good. Or if you like their beard, and I'm using beard as an example because I'm proud of my own beard. Or if you like their beard, just saying you think their beard looks cool. Not that you're surprised they've been able to grow a beard because they're trans. Now, I'm not saying there's never a context where saying stuff like that would be acceptable, but it all depends on the person you're talking to and what conversation you're having and whether you know how they feel about those kind of comments. So yeah, just compliment a trans person in the same way you would compliment someone who isn't trans. And if the whole reason why you were gonna say something nice is because they're trans and you feel like you had to say something, or if you don't actually think that they're particularly attractive but you're just saying they're attractive for a trans person, maybe don't say it. If someone thinks I'm attractive, go for it, tell me. If you like my beard, tell me, I'm proud of it. I like beard compliments. But if you're only saying it because I'm trans and you only think that things are positive about me in spite of me being trans, then I would personally rather not have a compliment on that. Does that make sense? I mean, not everybody's gonna share these views. As I said, this is just the way I feel about it. But I also think it's the best way to approach situations when you're not sure as well. And then, I mean, if like someone you know has started hormones and they're really excited about the changes and you guys are talking about it, it's totally fine to say that you've noticed things or give them a compliment on the changes. That kind of thing is okay. If it's appropriate in the context and the person you're talking about is bringing it up and talking about it in the same way, that's fine. I think my voice just broke. This should not be happening. Anyway, I think that's it. And you know, for a video that only has 2 main points in it, I feel like I've waffled on enough. If you've stuck with it, thank you very much. I hope that it's been helpful in some way. It's not meant to be mean to anybody or have a go at anybody, just meant as some advice going forward for situations when you're not sure. Be kind, always, and I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you are good. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Much love, bye!